let's get right into it. Today we're going to be making bang bang shrimp. I am a big fan of seafood, but I've never prepared shrimp this way, so I wanted to go ahead and give that a go. Just showing a general idea of what I use, and I'm going to go through it with you right now so you can know what to add to your grocery list. To get us started, of course, we have our shrimp. I used 2 bags of frozen raw medium shelled shrimp. I went ahead and unthawed both bags and I de-shelled. It was pretty cold, but well worth it because I do hate dealing with the shells when I'm actually eating shrimp, and now it's that soft that we need it to be so that it can cook properly. Of course, we have our flour to go ahead and coat later on, and then we have our various sauces to go ahead and create that bang bang flavor. Our sriracha, our sweet chili, we have our real buttermilk, which is going to be like a creamy milk, and then of course we have breadcrumbs. For this recipe you're going to need to use panko, and then we also have our rice vinegar here. I also have some regular brown rice because I'm going to be creating a rice bowl. And then also I have some healthy greens here to give our dish some color. And personally, I am a fan of hot foods with cold foods as well. So you want to get started with seasoning your shrimp to give it some flavor here. I use cumin. I also use paprika as my favorite seasoning. Even though it doesn't taste like anything, it does give your food color. We also have season all here, onion powder, and you can't forget about the garlic powder either. So I am not a stickler for measurements, just because I feel like when you follow measurements, you are creating someone else's recipe, and personally, when I like to cook, I like to create my own recipes. So usually most of the time I season by hand, kind of just season to my liking. Of course, we have that paprika here. Like I was saying, it does help to give your food color. And then here's that cumin. We don't want to use too much because it's very strong, very flavorful, and it can overpower the other seasonings that you have chosen to include in your recipe if you do choose to use cumin. Now you just want to go ahead and add some buttermilk to your shrimp. I use a little less than half of the bottle here. It doesn't matter how much you choose to use or not to use, but it is a key part of the ingredient. It is going to help your shrimp to be good and creamy when you bite into it. So your flour and your breadcrumbs come into play here. You're also going to need to set aside some more buttermilk. Just transfer over your seasoned shrimp to get it coated with flour. From there, you're going to want to dip it into some fresh buttermilk, and then from there the breadcrumbs. I do apologize, it got a little messy, so I could not record that part. So it's going to be flour, milk, breadcrumbs. Alright, so this is going to be the final result after you do go ahead and coat. I did accidentally underestimate the amount of shrimp that I had. I ended up only cooking less than half of the shrimp that I actually prepared and seasoned, so do keep in mind that shrimp can spread. Alright, so once you've heated up your oil, you do want to go ahead and drop those bad boys in. I cooked mine for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, but depending on how hard or soft you want them cooked, the time can vary. Alright, so to get started for the sauce, I just started with a half cup of mayo, but because I really love sauce, I then added another half cup of mayo, so it's going to be 1 cup. Please excuse the mayonnaise on my finger. And then we have our sweet chili sauce here. I can't promote a certain brand just because this is my first time using all of these products here. And also, again, I'm not a stickler for measurements, so just season to taste, but keep in mind that the chili flavor is going to be the main flavor of bang bang. We also have the sriracha. If you like hot, of course, go ahead and add more. If not, then you can always only add just a little and just season or just add to taste. Then we have the rice vinegar. Don't go too crazy with this because it is a vinegar, so it does have that sour vinegary taste still. This is going to be the end result. It's going to be a pretty type orange look. It is liquidy. If you want to thicken it up, you can always go ahead and add more mayo. Then you want to go ahead and cover your shrimp with this sauce. Set the oven to 350, cook for about 15 minutes just to let that sauce go ahead and cook into that shrimp for you. Alright, and after you top off your shrimp with the green garnish, which is going to be scallion and cilantro, this is going to be the finished product. It looks really good and golden. In hindsight, I did use a little too much sauce. I went a little overboard, but still good nonetheless. This is everything, all my ingredients for my rice bowl here. To get started for my ingredients for the bowl, I do have brown rice that I threw into the rice cooker. Of course, we have our main dish here. Looks really good, golden and warm. Then we have some black beans that I just took from a can. I'm very simple. We have some bread here that I warmed in the oven with some butter. We have a form of a Mediterranean salad. And then we have our scallions, our cilantro, and some lettuce to all go into that rice bowl for us. Alright, so time for the taste test here. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. I was very surprised. Honestly, when I was frying the shrimp, I had overcooked some. But once you add the sauce and cook in the oven, it softens it and it creates that bang bang taste familiarity if you've had it at any other restaurants. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think and what I should make next. As far as bang bang shrimp, you've been cooked. Take care, guys. You tried to win.